Thanks for tuning in to the second video in this series. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit more about musical notation. Now, the musical stave is a wonderful thing because it is so simple. Low notes are low, high notes are high. You can read music, that's pretty much what you need to know. Obviously there's a bit more detail than that. Very low notes have their own special little lines called ledger lines, so we can even draw below the stave. Very high notes are on multiple ledger lines up there. Now, we tend to label our music notes as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You might also come across Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. We're not concerned with that today, though it's a brilliant system. We're going to use the alphabet today. And in theory, A can be anywhere. So let's say, for the sake of argument, that this note here is A. So the next note is B. The next one up is C, D, E, F, G, etc. Now the note below A, obviously there's nothing below A in the alphabet, but the note below A is G. And the note above G at the top is A. It's a cycle, it can carry on forever. Now, this example I've drawn on the board happens to be the system we normally use, which is the treble clef. The treble clef is the right hand on the piano. Now, if I just highlight notes that are on spaces, by complete chance it spells a word, and that word is face. So the spaces of the treble clef spell the word face. The lines of the treble clef don't spell a word, but we use the mnemonic, every good boy deserves football. Notice that fundamentally it is alphabetical order. So if you only can remember face, you can work out all the other notes. Now the other clef that we use in piano music is the bass clef, which we use in our left hand. Now the bass clef spaces don't spell a word, but we use the mnemonic all cows eat grass for the bass clef spaces, and the bass clef lines great big dogs from America.
At the piano. Think of a tune that you know and write it out by hand. You could perhaps copy out part of a piano exam piece, or you could try to write down something that you can play by ear.
It's really good to practice writing notes as well as reading notes. So today's practical activity at the piano is to write out a tune you know. And we're going to write out Frère Jacques, Frère Jacques. It's a great one to start with. So start by drawing a treble clef. Tend to start on the G line. Swirl up until it looks a bit like a 6. Then loop round and down. I'll draw a couple of them. So Frère Jacques, let's start on middle C. So a ledger line, a note head, a note stem. Frère Jacques, that goes up, goes up by step. Frère Jacques, then that last note, Frère Jacques, it's the same, C. Frère Jacques. So use your ear to try to work out the notes rather than guessing on the piano. Frère Jacques, that's the same again. Then dormez-vous, dormez-vous, do, 1, 2, 3, Frère Jacques, 1, 2, 3, do. I think that's E. Dormez-vous, E, F. A long note on G, so this is a white note head to make a minim. Dormez-vous, check on the piano. Yeah. So it's really good practice for tuning up your listening skills and also notation, writing things down to write out tunes you know. And if I had the time, I'd write out the next bit. Now, if you've not yet got a copy of this book, There's More to Playing the Piano by David Hall. Please do get hold of a copy. Every chapter covers a theory topic up to and including grade 5, and every chapter has a practical activity at the piano and a QR code that scans to one of these videos.